Hello, boys and girls. I'm hoping I can do a video here where y'all can see good. I'm tooling. Well, right now I'm only swivel cutting the swell cover. Now I got this little hat right here. It's got lights on it. Just to help with the visibilities. And sometimes I'll do these on a table, just because of all the different angles I've got to get to where I can get what I want done. Mind you now, this is a swell cover, so it's already pulled up tight and stretched and everything, and it's also it's usually made with the belly leather. So I don't want to cut too deep like I normally do on my other pieces. Now, eventually there's going to be what they call bucking rolls right there on both sides. So a lot of this I really don't need to do because you'll never see it with them bucking rolls on, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because I can, or actually I should. And I've had to bite my pinky fingernail down to a nub because I have a tendency to leave a mark there. In fact, this saddle, when I planned this saddle, I was going to leave it plain Jane, just like that right there. But while I was sewing this horn cap, I had left a bunch of marks from my fingernails. So I had to cover it up with some tooling and so here I am adding some more tooling. I'm gonna go not rosin, but strop this a little bit. Actually, I'll bring my stropper over here to show y'all. Just a piece of wood from Home Depot that I've glued. This is about a 6 or 7 ounce piece of latigo that I put on there. I like the latigo because it's got the oil and the wax and stuff in it. Doesn't dry out real quick. I could use this piece for 100 years probably. Well, I'm sure in 100 years I won't be here, but you know what I'm trying to say. And then I can also use it for my bigger knives as well. Now, I used to do this stuff like this on Facebook Live because I could save it on my phone and then put it on YouTube. Trying to grow my YouTube channel out. So if you like what you're seeing, hit that like button and subscribe and stuff like that. Maybe you'll learn something. All right, so my flower's all done. Now I can come down here and do the vines. And I guess I should put a strap on here so the dadgum saddle don't fall off my drawdown stand, huh? Or put a strap on here. That, or maybe tie something onto them rig pieces right there. Another thing I'm going to have up here is a horn wrap. I like keeping the same direction, but I might just have to get up here. Turn the fan on a little bit. Just because it's a little warm in here with I got a t-shirt on and the starched denim shirt. And yes, I'm probably doing y'all a solid by hiding my face behind this cap with the light in it. And I guess I should have showed you how I got that pattern here. If you look close enough, it's the same pattern right here, except for that leaf is not going to be there. That is why when I do draw patterns, I usually put them on the clear plastic, whatever they call that they sell. Where's that? I think I missed one here. I know where it's at, but I'm going to go ahead and, since I told you about my little cheat sheet here, where are we at? Right there, right there. Yeah, just a little bit right there. Which is kind of sort of, I could have done that without doing this, but like I said, I wanted to show you. Boy, that's a long one, huh? I hate stopping and getting my bearings because then it gets a little choppy. Let's get some more stropping done. All right, here we go. There's that one that I didn't transfer. I'll go ahead and put that there. There goes that. And here it's kind of rough because there's a piece that's folded up underneath there. All right, so now okay, now I've got everything on the inside of that flower, you know, that pattern done. So now I can come out here on the outside. That's the reason I didn't have that fan on earlier, is because that dries up pretty quick. I'll be doing this side later. That's why I'm getting it good and wet. It'll have time to case up on me. Now, right about here's where that, first the horn wrap will get tucked up underneath here, and then on top of that will be the bucking rolls. So I'm gonna leave a little bit here. I can see my line. Like this. And you know, it's always a good idea, if you're wearing a belt buckle, to pull your shirt out so you don't scratch nothing over here. Yes, I know it looks tacky not having my shirt tucked in, but I tell people when they're using like a head knife to cut, or even a draw knife, or not a draw knife, but I can't think of the word I'm looking for. I use an X-Acto knife quite a bit. I always look about a 1/4 inch ahead of where I'm cutting, and I do the same thing here, because you don't want to have your knife where you've already been. You want to be able to tell yourself where you want that knife to go. And it's the same thing on this one here too. This is where that leaf is down here, and I'm doing something different just because there wasn't really room for a leaf right there. And I don't think that cap is in the right spot, huh? Woo! Almost dropped the whole cotton picker, didn't I? These are called stickers. Just a little, they stick out a little bit. That's why I call them stickers. I don't know what the actual real world calls them. Now the fun part, I gotta hit this because that horn's over here. That's gonna be fun. You gotta try to keep your swivel knife square to the particular surface you're working on. Here I am doing that NFL thing, taking a knee. Oh, I missed. Try it, I can fix it. I can fix it. All right, there it is. That's that half at least. Put that knife down and I'll come over here and show you a close-up. Well, I fumbled the phone and stopped the video. So now I've had to redo it. Now, I don't know if you heard me a second ago when I said, "Ooh, I messed up." Right there. But that's okay. I can fix that with some mule shoes. Actually, this one's good. It's this one right there. I'm not liking, but I can get it fixed. Next step will be to start the stamping and backgrounding and beveling and stuff like that. I'll maybe do a video like that later. Toodaloo, buggaroos. DavidMillsSaddlery.com. Let's show you what it's going to wind up looking like eventually, more or less.